Hey, this is Brad from J-Matt RV. We're going to take a look at one of our campers on our lot today. It's the Keystone Copper Canyon 269FWRLS. This is a great coach with lots of features for a good price. So let's take a look at it, see if it could be the right camper for you today. We're going to start right here. As you can see, these slides are cable-driven slides. So that's going to be a good feature for you. It's going to be pulled in at the top and bottom so you get a positive seal in and a positive seal out. Really helps with a lot of those leaking issues. Less warranty issues on this slide in the whole market of all trailers on the market. Over here on this side, you have a storage capacity for a 30-gallon propane tank. Up here in the front, we have a boat-built front cap. This is automobile paint with a clear coat, so you're not going to get any fading on this. It also has the max turn technology, so you're not going to be able to get in the cab of your truck very easy with this, with your four-door trucks. This is patent pending. It's a solid bent piece of metal all the way through instead of welded, so it's the strongest in the market. That's why they patent pended that. You have your accent LED blue lights in the front of it. Looks really nice. You have a backup mirror right here in the front of this nose cap. So when you're backing up, you can see your hitch. Also has the nice tan color coat with the good looking graphics on the side of it. As you can see, it has the 80% tint glass, keeps all the sun glare and stuff out. While we're looking up that way, you can see it has the 4-inch gutter spouts on all four corners. Keeps the rain from coming off the roof and make a bunch of black streaks, so it helps the maintenance improves. On this side, you have both of the 30-gallon tanks with the automatic changeover, so you can have all three tanks on this and one for a spare that you can switch over to this side. That's a great feature to have. Right here, you have your convenience center. So this is your cable and your satellite. This right here is your black tank flush. Hook up a water hose, put it on your sewer outlet, pull the black tank valve, turn the water pressure on. You're going to have sprayers inside your tank. It's going to clean the sludge and some of your stuff out of there. That way you have no smell and better luck with reading your levels of your tanks. This also has a tank fill feature, so if you're hooked to city water and you want to put some fresh water in the freshwater tank, it's just a turn of a valve that'll divert the water to your freshwater tank and fill your freshwater tank. While we're talking about tank size and tanks, these are roto-molded tanks. So there's no seams. You also have an 80, 40, 80, so that's an 80 fresh, 40 black, and 80 gray. It's the biggest tanks in the market in this class. Along with underneath the tanks, as we're talking about the underbelly, this is enclosed underbelly with all your water lines running against the furnace. They also have 2-inch nozzles that pump heat into the floor. That also helps with the cool weather use. And it will also give you they upgrade the furnace by 15,000 BTUs, so while you're pumping hot air in the floor, you don't lose your volume upstairs. Of course, your waste valve is tucked up nice and tight, so you're not going to drag it on the ground. And again, following along, you have your cable slides. While we're talking about this slide, I'll talk about one part on the outside. This is the deepest slide on the market, 42 inches. Along with the 42 inches, you get a 48-inch deep dinette, which is also the largest in its class. And I'll show you that inside with some other information about the slide. Let's go back around the other side of the coach. So you have a full pass-through storage on shocks, so you don't have to hold it up. Keys are from out from underneath the slide. Also has a picnic table on all Sprinter products. Somewhere you have a full table that hangs from underneath, which is a great feature to have. And of course you have access lighting underneath, and then you have a cable outlet and an electric outlet, so if you want to, you can set a TV down here in this tray. This is also a plastic tray. If you want to, you can throw ice in there with some drinks. It does have drain holes in the corners. Great place for the kids to have their drinks in. Another thing that you get with this class of coach, which is great for a Sprinter, is you get a 12-gallon gas electric water heater. Either or, gas or electric, or both at the same time, helps you recover your water a little bit faster. You have an automatic awning, which is out just a little bit, and then a full LED light strip all the way down, as you can see. Good looking aluminum wheels on here. Not only the aluminum wheels don't bend like steel, they have a great look. A lot of people think that's all they get, but it's also a cooling factor while you're in the mountains. You got a lot more air exposure through these wheels to pull more air in to cool those brakes. So it is a performance driven product also, besides just good looks. If you can look underneath, you can see the little yellow tab on the corners. That's a correct track suspension. That's something that Keystone's doing on their Sprinters and some of their other coaches. Keystone as a whole. This is a alignable axle setup. So the first in the market, you'll be able to align these axles. If you have any axle alignments or ever had a coach that had that problem before, you can actually get these axles aligned. So that's a pretty neat feature to have. Of course, you have a full ladder all the way up for doing maintenance on your roof. Underneath here, you have your toy lock. So this is just a retractable 15-foot coated cable. You can lock up some of your chairs, generators. Keep the honest people honest, but it's a great feature to have on your coach. Just a retractable reel. Of course, this is 50 amp, so you get 25 foot of cable. Twist lock, so that will detach, so you don't have to try to shove it back inside the coach. And then underneath, you have the G2, which is a new upgrade on their electric rear jacks. As you can see, they got some yellow arms on there. This is a visual effect, so you don't forget to pull your jacks up. It will help you realize that your jacks are down. Very easy to use, one button push. Of course, it has a nice grab assist handle to enter the coach and get in and out, and a nice three-step step. They've dropped their treads by an inch on each one, so it's gotten this step a little lower at the bottom. This is a space age technology with the Astrofoil, so your performance at 0 degrees and performance at 100 has been tested at the factory, and it passes all specs. Let me show you how this awning works. And as we're going in the door, another thing on this coach that has about the door, this is a friction hinge door, so it stays in any position. In a 15-mile-an-hour wind, no shocks, no latches, and it's also the widest door on the market. That is 30 inches, so that's another great feature. And your awning's just an easy touch of a button. Of course, it's extend and retract. And as this is coming in, if you'll look at the end of this awning, you'll see that the speakers are integrated into the end of the awning, which is also a great feature. So when your awning's out, your speakers are pointed down at your campsite. And come on in. So since we're standing right here, we'll just start at this point and walk our way around. You have your floor lights. So through this coach down low by the floor at night, there are some lights that let you walk through the coach without turning all the lights on. Of course, your awning buttons, your slide buttons, all your ceiling lights, awning lights, water heater switches and water pump switches all right here. Of course, all your tank levels and battery levels and everything are located right here. So that's very convenient since everything's right there. Back here in the back, as you can see, here's one of them floor lights right here. That one will be on and a few more. You also have 2 recliners in here, very comfortable with pull-outs on them. So you can lean back and watch the TV. That TV does swing out and allow you to watch from any position. And it's as easy as just pulling this out like this and swinging it around. Down below, you have the residential sound bar, stereo. Also plays to your TV. That is Bluetooth. So it will pair to your phone, and you can listen to music through that. You also have a fireplace down below, so it's also going to work heat or just for light. Looks really nice at night. Of course, tons of storage. This is the distressed maple cabinets, real glass, and they carry that out throughout, even in the doors, so it makes it look really nice through here. You also have your 3 top burner stove, nice size oven, frozen pizzas, biscuits, whatever you want to do in there. So, standard use microwave underneath the cabinets and throughout the coach. These are all LED lights right here, so they don't put off any heat. You get thousands of hours. That's a great feature to have, and it gives the coach more amperage to work off of. Of course, you have the pull-out sprayers. 60/40 split sink, and some great features underneath for cabinets. This is pretty nice. You got a little extra chopping board, a little place for some canned goods or some spices. The drawers, deepest on the market, 22-inch drawers, steel roller bearing guides. So that's something else. They're not half drawers, they're full depth drawers. And of course, you got, in this particular coach, you have 3 down there and 1 nice big one underneath the stove. Standing in the slide, the other feature I was going to tell you about, not only is it the deepest 42 inches on the market, gives you a 48-inch dinette, but you're also 6'3" inside the slide. So when you stand up from your couch, you're not going to hit your head on a lower slide. That's also a great feature about this coach. Of course, all these lights are on switches, which is a great feature to have. You have storage underneath all your chairs, so you can put your placemats and such underneath there, some magazines, things like that. Ceiling fan. Hey, nothing better than to stir the air around in the winter or the summer. Keeps that heat and air working real good for you. Let's go up here in the bathroom area. So right here you have a seated shower, 48-inch wide, so you got plenty of room in there. Soap edges, shampoo edges, hold handle, and a seat. Ladies can do their leg maintenance and stuff like that. They like to do that even when they're at camp. Right here, you have tons of room for your toiletries, towels, soaps, and shampoos. Then of course you have a foot flush toilet right here, very sanitary, not having to touch that with your hands. And of course, that is a full porcelain toilet with an illuminated light in the bathroom so you can find your light switch at night. In the bedroom area, as we said outside, this is a 50-amp coach. This particular coach is just wired and framed for a second air. Easy install. We give our options to our buyers. That way they don't have to buy it if they don't want to spend the extra money. Something different in a Keystone Copper Canyon is this is a full queen bed. This is 60 by 80. It is not a short RV mattress, so you can go to Walmart or anywhere you want to go, buy fitted sheets, and they are going to fit this bed just right. And it works out especially for people that are just a little bit taller than normal with the shorter beds. You also have area for TV. It sits on this counter, and all your hookups come out right here. Then you have tons of drawer space in this dresser. Mirrored cabinet doors right here with shelving. And you have a full mirrored closet, hanging rack, and then a shelf rack right here. Gives you tons of space. And of course that carries on to the other side with another cove in right here with an electrical outlet inside of it and some more storage right there. I hope this gave you folks a great look at this coach. Maybe this coach might be for you or another Copper Canyon product. So my name is Brad Hall. Call me at 888-526-2887 or give me an email at brad, B-R-A-D, at jmatt, that's JAMATTRV.com. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Bye.